Waiting for this thing to go live. There we go, it's live. I can hear myself over on the tablet. Oh yes. Hello everybody. It's me again. I'm over here and we're going to do some more missions. I'm tempted to try this one that's a million sea bills. I suspect I'm going to be attacked by considerably more than I'm bargaining for here, but don't worry. We do have a second assault mech, which we will... I think we're going to put safety in the other assault mech. I'm going to put Squire in the catapult because, frankly, Squire is beyond useless. That's what we're going to do, and we've got two 95-tonners and an Orion. We've got more firepower than we had before. I hope everybody has had, up to this point, a good week. As we go forward toward Friday, where we're not entirely sure what we'll be streaming on Friday. Hello ETG View. Morning, as you say. Yes, it's been a interesting and busy and expensive week as we get into what's known as the Christmas shopping period, where you want to get things before the postal system gets completely and utterly bogged down and turns into a quagmire of shit. Yes. Already bought a few things. And here we go for our first mission. Also, the Steam library update happened, and that was a weird one. Hello, Mighty Colch. Time nicely, just finished watching The Young Ones. Ah, which episode of The Young Ones did you watch? Was it Bambi? One of my favorites.
Well, hey, this place.
I quite like that episode. Let's get these people into the tree line, because you never know what's going to happen.
Piece of cake.
Hey, you want me to kill the kid? Ah, it's fucking Squire, man. Damn good show. One of the best. Oh, come on, game. You're gonna... No, don't make me leave my cover, game. Tree line. There we go. What have we got? 70 and 75. Ooh, spicy.
Roger that.
Coordinates received.
Hey boss, I got some coordinates. Yeah. It's his fucking voice. Oh, the 50-tonner.
Right here.
Hey boss, I'm right here. Just give me the wood. You want me to whack him?
No problem.
Yeah, it's a shame we'll never get a reunion special. Ah, yeah. I always forget that. It was fucking Rick Mail, man. He was a weird man. Let's not mince words. He was a strange bloke, but fuck, he was funny.
They've got a lock on me.
Definitely
Yes, Commander.
definitely one of the people that I just grew up watching. Very young age, sort of always had sort of Rick Mail, sort of good memories of that guy. And it was indeed Bambi. Ah, I love that one. Ow, ow, ow. What the hell? The Bambi episode's great. Who is it who said, "Lorks o' lordy, my bottom's on fire"? And Lenin! I'm afraid the answer is actually Joan of Arc. It's just like, what the fuck do you mean Lenin? Ben Elton playing that was awesome. This is quite a lineup. Cataphract, Black Knight, whatever that is, probably an Enforcer or a man. And an Onion.
Engaging target.
Okay, that was
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
that was just like a really good opening salvo of shots. Oh. Water.
Away.
I want to shout Achtung and throw grenades at it. I've got a Porsche now! Yeah. Look, so weird. Rah rah rah! We're going to smash the oiks. Rah rah rah! It was just like driving around. They're all supposed to be the rich, successful comedians. The young ones are all supposed to be like the fucking the little horrible oikish oikish comedians who can't ever be successful. It's great.
Engage and jump jet.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oi, up scumbag, up scumbag. Hey, see you teddy bear, come here. Headbutts the teddy. Fucking Vivian's got that insane guinea pig that for some reason is like a fucking Scottish gangster or something. SPG. You know, that's the one thing I never found out was why was his guinea pig called SPG? You know, it doesn't feel like an assault mech when that much armor gets stripped off.
I can't take much more of this.
I know you can't.
Awaiting orders. Moving out.
Special patrol group. Ah, okay.
Firing a full salvo. Tango down.
Oh, I didn't know you had carrots, Vivian. He doesn't. He sticks them down his underpants to impress the girls.
Damage minimal.
Oh man. Yeah, the young ones was great.
What's up, boss? Coordinates received.
Hey, Pincer. Stream online. Armchair online. Cat online. T-level nominal. I think it's outside torso. Yeah, it's outside torso. I want to blow up. Ooh.
Copy that.
It looks like the Lao forces are taking a page out of Steiner's book there with a recon Orion. Oh, what's she doing? Sitting in the water. I just want to get rid of that AC-10.
Engaging target.
Well, possible. There we go. Ammo.
Enemy mech. Critical
I don't know how an
damage
ammo explosion
detected.
doesn't kill a heavy mech, like because of all those LRM-15 rounds that would have just exploded internally. But I guess that would have been unfair on players if it was sort of like, oh, and you've just been fucking killed by an ammo explosion. What?
Warning. Armor low.
How you doing, Pincer?
Something I can do.
If well, stand Battletech to go procedure, focus one target, and moidurize it, if it's all possible. Ow, ow, ow. You see, this bunch actually feels like it's taking the brunt of it, you know, it's doing what an assault should be doing. Bloody ace pilot skill.
Commander.
Aye, ace rimmer. Kind of reminds me of it at the moment. Well,
Affirmative.
the onion's fresh, so it might be able to draw some fire. Also, stick it in the water. Hot, sexy onion on onion action.
Affirmative. Hostile removed.
Says the man with the Steiner Scout Lance, since the Lance is over 70 ton each on average. I didn't make any assertion that it wasn't that. I just found it interesting that Lao were the ones that, you know, were doing that. I don't know how much reconning you're going to be doing in a an Orion. It's not exactly the stealthiest of mechs, is it? Oh, can I? Yes, I can get away with it. Yes, I will do it.
Engaging target.
Oi, that side torso is an offensive weapon, that is.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Good to go.
Right, well, the hunt sheet is now sans a AC-20. Yes, but everyone wants the blonde German. Doing good so far. With luck, we'll have Pathfinder session with some friends. Oh, cool. Yeah, because you were saying you got the translated version of first edition of Pathfinder. It's pretty speed. Here he comes. Medium range, is small. Ah, good. The Orion did its job, it drew fire. It's precisely what I wanted.
Good to go. On my way.
Blonde German chick, where? Give it to me. I always thought the blondes that everyone wants in the world are the Swedish ones. Just at a door, car door suspiciously closed. I'm wondering if there might be a delivery, so I may have to get off. Ow, 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 Jesus, okay. No! No, not a heat sink.
Warning. Damage critical.
Oh, wow. Okay, the Black Knight went massively overheat. I've never seen AI do that. Wow, I've never seen the AI go quite that ham.
Moving to position.
Swedish is fine too, yeah. I think any good-looking blonde chick's fine, yeah.
Confirmed.
Let's face it, you know, if there's any pretty lady who takes an interest in you, you know,
Reporting critical hit.
something you don't say no to. You follow that up. Alright, so you're the one that's overheating, so try and get the kill shot and lose heat.
Engaging physical
Come on,
attack.
come on. There. Kitte's not blonde, she's brunette.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Standing by. Heading out.
But then I like girls with darker hair anyway, so. No. I hate the overheating. Let's drop that, that should be enough there.
Engaging.
Yeah, so his mech is
Yeah? What can
just
I
a
do
very
you?
large paperweight at the moment. It's just sat there. No, I don't use the. Actually, I won't use the aim shot because. Hold on, am I doing a cold shot game? I'm confused. Oh, click, click. Oh, it's a cold shot anyway. Okay. I guess because he's powered down. Hey BFG, how you doing, man? You had a good week? Hope you have, of course.
Yes, Commander.
I'm actually on time this week, which I know it's fucking shocking. Oh, what am I doing? I don't need to use it. I can aim for the head this way.
Copy that.
A lazy one is great. Awesome. This Black Knight overheated himself and he redlined and shut himself down, and now he's gone Super Saiyan and fallen over. Yeah, I've never seen a Black Knight do that to itself before. I kind of want to go Punch Bot, but at the same time I know I shouldn't. Oh fuck it, we'll go Punch Bot. It's what the Banshee's built for, isn't it?
Engaging physical attack.
There's blonde somewhere in the background because sometimes I'm oblivious. That's the thing. Trust me. She's into gaming and stuff. Like she does play a lot of PC games, same as me, and even like some console games. But our two tastes are a tad bit different.
Got it.
Is that the whole lance? Is that? Oh, right, okay.
Mission
I
successful.
mean, it was a big lance. It was powerful. Definitely scary. Did a lot of damage. That lance had punch. Oh wow! I didn't realize how close my fucking Banshee was to getting killed. 40 internal structure left. Wow. Yeah. That was close. On the other hand, I get some partial salvage at least. Black Knight. Take the Cataphract, I guess. Arm modifier for damage. Was an arm modifier take up? It's 2 tons for an arm modifier. Fuck that. I just don't get why these mods weigh so much. I'd use them more, but then I have to remove equipment. Dangerous rocket. Mech Warriors are getting exposed. I know. Well, you know what? Like Darius, just get a stepladder and jump up my butt. You're just an asshole. There's no dancing around it. You're just a massive prick. Why do? Alright, fine. I'll drag that off there and then put that. Is that fine? Is it? Does that suit you, game?
Logged and noted.
Alright, there we go.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Oh, 3 days now. You're just hovering over Rob's art.
Job's done, Commander.
And then there's a flashpoint in. Also, I couldn't tell. Fuck it. So we've still got Clean Out the Mercs. We've also got Thorn in the Side. Probably try that one. Oh yeah, just to stop Darius from moaning at me.
Commander.
Who's got experience to level up? Oh right, we can get rank 10 piloting for Brick, which would give me extra evasion, or an extra hit point, or Cold Shot Master. We'll go for the extra evasion.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Commander?
Herringbone hasn't got anything. Safety hasn't.
Waiting for
Squire has, but you know that was the point. Cold shot bonus, piloting bonus, I guess. So try and go equal across the board. My character will go with max
Mech Warrior training complete.
to hit. What is her service record like? 59 drops, 72 mech kills, 20 vehicle kills or other kills, taking 25 injuries. God, she's scarred up. Let's see. Thorn in the Side. Wait a minute, I didn't wait 3 days, did I? Oh, I did, sorry. I'm off my tits. Right, let's see. Thorn in the Side. Well, we're fighting the Drax, so that's a bit different. Again, we'll go with the 3, because there's always the chance that there'll be something really good. Darius' best line. I'm not above simple robbery, Commander. Oh, yeah, he would be, wouldn't he? He's a highway thief? That's right. He's got balls on him. He doesn't wear a mask when he robs you. It's like when you go to the cinema these days and they charge you a small bleeding fortune for a ticket. It's like that bit from Black Books where he goes like, "Hello, I've bought a ticket and a drink and now I have no money." That's how it feels. Yeah, I started a mercenary company. Things were going well until we got an accountant, and used to have that music from the old bank adverts. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's when I met Darius Oliveira. Do 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 do. He seemed to have all the answers. Do 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 do. And then the first month in, he robbed me fucking blind. Do do do. Do 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 do. You know.
On the move.
On my way.
Playing the Joker. Hey Rocket, just wanted to say hello before I go to work this morning. It's great to see you, dude. I'll see you on Friday. Cool. Alright, well thanks for popping in. Angus Windstrom. Mecky McMechface. Ah, that's what my character looks like after all those injuries she suffered. What the fuck? Sorry, I missed that. Destroy all smuggler forces. Destroy the smuggler reinforcements and kill the smuggler. Who are we hunting? Han Solo.
Coordinates received. Roger that.
I was like, all this mystery and hocus pocus ain't no match for a good, you know, for a good catapult your side, kid. You know, what the fuck?
On the move.
Still has some 350 posts, right? You're eating smugglers. Ah, the height of honor. Honorable smuggler. Oh wow, at least he's in a Kintaro. Alright, props on that one, maybe. Maybe, baby. Oh, these smugglers are in pretty banged up mechs, actually. What, the coordinator not fucking paying out? Ow. Some bitch.
Yeah? What can I do
Coordinator's not making his payments on his fucking gear, is he?
Confirm.
Oh, one of your many SRM6s has been critted,
Infected
sir.
Heavy damage.
I want one of those triple threat fights again. Chewie pops up in a furry atlas. Yeah.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, that'd be terrifying, wouldn't it?
Confirmed.
I guess I have to let the Wookiee win. Haha!
Affirmative.
Yeah, I'll get my coat. I'll have to shut the stream down. Sorry. It was a bad joke.
That.
It's an incredibly bad joke. I'm sure Master 156 was. It was rolling. His eyes are rolling so far back in his head he can see his own fucking skull. I wonder if that's an LRM carrier.
Took a hard hit there.
Yeah, you did.
Receiving you.
You most certainly
Position
did
confirmed.
take a big hit from that. That was. Ah, fuck it. Golf clap. Well done. Yeah, that was great. That, you know, if you could just fail harder to hit anything, that would be really that would just make my fucking day. Oh god. Oh phew, it's not another swarm of LRMs that would just tear my neck
Light
apart.
damage, Commander.
Light damage, Commander. What's the difference between a robber and a smuggler? If you're a famous smuggler, you're doing it wrong. That's a good point. You know, I probably don't need every weapon under the sun. This is where it's going to harm me, but I think the two PPCs of the SRM6 should be enough to kill him. The Draconis Combine, a realm that claims honor and samurai ancestry, yet act worse than the USSR. It's all a competition. Who can be the biggest dickheads? Ow, ow. These cheeky fucking cicadas. Two 95-tonners staring him down. And his idea of a good tactical maneuver is just, I'll just run to the water's edge and just, you know, I'll just fire 2 medium lasers. That'll get him. Maybe I'll roll double 6 4 times in a row and I'll get 2 headshots and kill him instantly. Oh no, wait. Battlemechs have like fucking 15 hit points on their head on average. I'm dead.
The damage is minor, Commander.
They don't like her Banshee, do they? Bloody hell. Can you all just like fuck off?
My armor's getting stripped off.
I know it is. I'm trying
What's up,
to
Commander?
fucking do something about this.
I copy.
Oh yeah, the Banshee is yeah, beyond old. Let's face it, the most
I've got a
dangerous thing is
sensor
that,
lock.
which is probably what's going to fire next, because it's a heavy. Oh no.
Standing by.
Ah, because it can't see me. That's why.
Target
I
confirmed.
should have moved first. Just panic to get rid of that thing. LRM carries.
Move her down.
I thought she said Uber down for a second. I killed that Uber. Oh no, it's another 60 tonner. Oh, it's a Manticore, I think. Yeah, it's a
I can't
Manticore,
take much
not a
more of
Bulldog.
this.
I was going to say it was a Bulldog,
Commander?
but it's not that.
On the move.
And the move. Oh yeah. Oh, on the move.
Confirmed.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Yes. Down you go. Chuckles.
Hostile eliminated.
Remember the con man have a thing against female frontline officers? Yeah, they do. Yeah. They do have some pretty backward view on things, don't they? You gross banshees. What the hell, Garrison? When you're a mercenary on the fringe, and you've not got much choice, it's those assault mechs or no assault mechs.
Engaging target.
I'll admit, it's not my first choice of assault either. One's an S,
Enemy mech
and the other one's a 3S and one's a 3M. Yeah, I haven't got the 3E. As much as I'd like to have the 3E model,
Awaiting orders.
because I quite like that one, to be honest.
We'll go.
It is a good mech, don't get me wrong. Obviously, the Banshee is just a solid, nasty brawler.
Good to go.
But I do like me some awesome, if I can get it, you know. There's more of them back there. Yeah, Manticores, man. That's what it was. Oh, here it comes. Don't shoot my catapult, you bastard. No, not the Banshee. Don't shoot that. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. That armor is expensive, sir.
Warning. Armor low.
What's
Oh,
up,
well, of
boss?
course, I know for a fact I'm playing Assault Mechs wrong, because my years of experience with Mech Online these days is I should be, of course, running it entirely with LRMs, and it should just be sitting at the back of the line, doing literally nothing to the end of the match, where I then say, oh, shit, team. I was just sat here with my 15,000 rounds of LRM ammunition, and nobody, and I mean nobody, gave me locks. Nobody pressed R. Nobody helped me. Oh, I'm the last one. These fucking noob team. Because that's one of my like favorite aspects of MMO is encountering those people. Look at this fucking brave and the bold here. Look at this guy. There we go. That's what I wanted to. Because you know for a fact, if you see a Nova, the Supernova is going to be doing one of two things, and those one of two things are always, without a doubt, LRM 20s or LRM 15s, and that's it. It's just a 90-ton brick.
Fire him on target.
Who then spams need assistance, need assistance, need assistance whenever a piranha decides, dinner. Ah, you son of a bitch. Anyway. Why didn't you hold R?
Damage minimal.
Or play lights to be OP, yeah.
Commander?
Oi, Black Knight, you stay up there. It's not your turn to get involved in the fight yet.
Moving out.
I love in Battletech that you can run a dual AC-20 Steiner Scout lance, yeah.
Copy that.
They should just make a book just called I Love in Battletech. There you go. Love in
One left
Battletech.
target.
From Catalyst Games Lab.
Standing by.
Sprint her over there so she can cool off and gain a tiny bit of evasion. And of my one.
Full
Sprint
throttle.
over there, just getting some evasion because I don't think she can get close enough to get into a fire angle anyway. You made a dual AC-20 Zeus. That's a thing.
Warning. Armor low.
I know Varak made
Ready for
I
order.
think it was an 8 or 10 flamer. I can't remember. I think it was 8. Direwolf ones on the old Terraform. Stomping up, and it's like, oh, it's alright, Varak series is Direwolf. And the next thing is it starts going. You just see flames shooting out of it. And then about 15 seconds, well, maybe not even that, maybe 5 seconds back at the day, he just powered down. That was it. That was it for the rest of the match. He just sat there and cooked and then exploded.
Internal damage.
Aye, aye.
Because that's what it's like to play any kind of team game with Varak.
Firing all weapons.
You know, about 8 out of 10 matches, he's going to be fine and play the objective with you and everything.
Scored
And
a
then there's
critical
the
hit.
2 matches where he decides that now is the time to be the funny fuck. And he, yeah, he just decides to do stuff like that and lights your ass up. Wow, that's some angle there. No, there's 8 Flamers 2 UAC 2s was a later build. I mean, we're going back really early, just after the plans have been added. He also did one once where I think he had a mech that had an LRM-5 and like 6 or 7 tag lasers. So it would just run up to you and it would be all intimidating, and then all you heard was pew! Pew, 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 and he just like rapidly pressed the button. He did that a few times. Yeah, 6 flamers and nothing else. Yeah.
Commander?
Yeah, well, imagine doing that just once for a laugh, and then imagine having someone on your team who does it maybe once or twice every week for like a month. Because that's what he would do.
Copy that.
Target in. Concentrate your fire. Bring it in.
Receiving you.
As I said, that was one of his favourite pastimes. 8 tag fire starter for the He also he had another one that was also it was more of an incident where we had a guy who was in the unit. He'd gone AFK to go on the toilet. He had to take someone out, or I can't remember, but he was gone for a scan, maybe 3 minutes, and in that time Varak just decided, oh, I'm going to leg him. This was back in the day of the dual AC-20 Jaeger mech, so I think you know where I'm going with this one. So he just goes, oh, I'm going to shoot the leg. I'm just going to leg him, it'll be funny. I'm like, don't do it, Varak. It's not fair, it's not nice, you wouldn't like it. And he's like, oh, it'll be fine, he deserves it for going AFK while searching. I was like, I don't think he deserves it, but whatever. And he shoots the leg, and of course, his whole fucking mech explodes, because where does he keep all his LR, his AC-20 ammo? In his leg. And poor RT's fucking Jaeger mech just exploded. A shower of pieces.
Enemy mech. Critical damage. Detected.
So yeah, so Varak had the effect of reducing our team numbers by 1 and pissing off somebody in our group. That was great. You want to get back into MWO, but you got MechWarrior 5 in 26 days.
Waiting for
I
orders.
don't think you're not missing much at the moment with MWO. It's maintenance mode. It's not going anywhere. It's not doing anything. So perhaps this one literally nothing.
Nice.
And yeah, ATG views right. Yeah, Epic have it in 26 days. For the vast majority of others,
Moving to position.
they've got a whole year to wait before MechWarrior 5.
That's a kill.
And let's face it, that's assuming PGI don't go under or lose the license before that year is up, because that's a very real possibility with how badly Russ has been running the company. Let's face it, by his own admittance, MWO has not been profitable for years. He successfully found a way to run a company into the ground, and damn it, he's going to do the best he can with that life goal of his. Option 2, please. Yeah, I was kind of surprised. You know what? I should have twigged that there was something up, because he did when he did the one about state of the game for MechWarrior Online, going a few months back, and he was talking about how MWO hadn't been profitable, MechWarrior 5 needed to be successful. Obviously, this is before the Epic announcement stuff. He mentions, you know, the lack of profitability and all this stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds pretty rough. And then later on, again, before the Epic thing, someone asks him about the financial situation they're in. And he says, oh no, we don't have a problem with money. And I should have twigged then that that's because they've got an Epic deal. That's why he's not bothered about the money. Because he made it originally sound like MechWarrior 5 was a do or die. And then he was really comfortable with just talking about how, oh yeah, like the money situation is perfectly good. I see. See what he's doing. I see what he did there.
Job's done.
So basically, he says that obviously MWO wasn't making any cash, but it doesn't matter because they've already got the cash to finish MechWarrior 5. What was it, Angus? But you know, it's because we didn't buy enough mech packs. yeah, the mech packs. We didn't all slavishly run out and buy every mech pack under the sun. That was the problem. Oh, what bastards we are. I would say they lost the Battletech IP. You know, come on, at least he worked hard for his dream. He worked hard for a dream, and then he seemed to do his best to just destroy it, at least kill any interest from the community in that dream. Because MechWarrior Online, on the face of it, is a good game, it's fun, and then they just seem to systematically spend years alienating a player base or pissing people off, and that's why it's not making money. Whereas you look at the competition that's been around almost as long, if not longer, games like Warframe and World of Tanks and stuff like that, and they're still making money hand over fist in the free-to-play market, and it can't be that difficult. No, I don't think there's any censorship from China delaying the game. In that last dev AMA thing, he was talking about. He was talking about the idea of this PR company and how they suggested this, that, and the other, and that the beta should now become a demo, and the demo was now going to be at the end of November, and then the game would release a little later in. Because it was originally December 5th, now it's December 9th or 10th that's coming out, and all this stuff. And I was just a little bit confused, because I wasn't quite sure why this was the strategy. It just was. Atlas Skullhead changed to Hello Kitty face. That would be a popular choice, wouldn't it? Penitent Justice escort mission that's worth 1.3 million. Can't stop the signal. Yeah, definitely not doing that one. A recovery mission for the Draconis Combine. Lost Air. Hard Contact. A significant combat unit consisting of 2 Lancers of mechs have dropped on Diefenbacher. Your task is to assault and dislodge the Capellan force. You'll send a definitive message. Unsanctioned military operations on Diefenbacher will be eliminated with extreme prejudice. Leave none standing. Okay. You know what? We'll try Operation Penitent Justice, but I've got a horrible feeling that it's going to be a fucking slugfest. Because look, it's worth 1.3 million. If I was just to take all the money, it'd be 1.3 million, and I really don't think it's 3 salvage by default, worth 720,000 each. I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. Whoever gets the IP... so just watch the Grey Death Legion and the Gallows Walker Merc units not being in the game now. Were they in the game to begin with? I mean, because here's the other problem. Where's the fucking footage? Where's the gameplay? We've got really old, out-of-date stuff, and it's scant, and few and far between. Hey, Christina Haas. It's so like spotty, all of the footage of this game, for a game that is out in a scant few weeks. There's no time left for them to do any major development now that it's all bug testing and stuff. So, what the hell? Yeah, we're talking about MechWarrior 5, yeah. The discussion went there.
Command interface initiated.
We have friendly units under fire. Oh yeah, because it's an escort mission. Oh, it's a brain.
Temperature gauge
hello.
0 outside. Luckily, we got us some nice warm cockpit.
We got a nice warm cockpit here, huh?
Coordinates received.
This
Moving out.
Squire, man.
Be there in the
He was born in the wrong century. Zenith Dante, build a hyperpulse wall, make Lao pay for it. Make W great again. Oh no. Hansa Trump Davian.
On the move.
Enemy detected.
Oh, that'd be a thing, wouldn't it?
On my way.
Jeez, we've got contacts. We've got 50 ton, 50 ton, 60 squad.
Lifting off.
Hard to believe much any game company says these days. Yeah. I know Russ said in the last AMA that November we should actually see some footage in terms of seeing the mech lab and stuff in action, which I'm looking forward to. Just to actually see basically what the full release product is going to look like. Garrison, yeah, the no gameplay is a little weird, but I mean, they made MWO and the mech combat solid. It is, that's one of the things, like, MWO is not a bad game by any stretch, it's just a game that had a lot of squandered potential. You know, you can see all of the parts that would have made it easily one of the most popular free-to-play shooters out there, but because of the direction that the development team seemed to take
Awaiting
for...
order.
It's very, very difficult to just fathom reasons at times.
Moving to position.
It just lost its player base and clearly just failed to ever really turn a good
Giving them
profit for
everything
them.
I've got.
And MechWarrior 5 is a bit of a Hail Mary for them, you know? If MechWarrior 5 isn't successful, where does this leave them? Because
Take that.
if Russ is to be believed, which is difficult, I know, but I don't know why he would lie about the financial situation that MechWarrior Online's in. They would have to continue to pay for MWO servers and its upkeep on a game that's not making a profit. And if MWO 5 isn't successful, where does this leave the company? I find it off of the walk away from the words of beta and the use of the word demo. I can only assume that the switching to the demo classification was probably either somebody in the office said, you know, the term beta makes it sound like it's the full game, because there's plenty of people who seem to be under the belief that the beta, whatever you want to say, it's actually Vita if it's in Greek. If it's one of those, I think a lot of people assumed it was going to be the full game that they were going to be playing, and that wasn't the case at all. I remember very early on Russ said it was just instant action, but there were plenty of people I knew who were saying it was going to be the whole game and they were looking forward to playing that, and then the release not long after. Zenith Dante, as a peanut gallery, I'm out on MechWarrior 5 till it's non-epic. I've waited years for it, so I'm going to wait more. Besides, Living Legends is out there. It is, and Living Legends is great if you want. Obviously, MechWarrior 5 isn't going to provide a multiplayer aspect, but if you want a competitive combined arms MechWarrior Battletech game, yeah, you can't go wrong with Living Legends. It's really, really good, polished for a mod, you know, because obviously most mods can be a bit janky, but Living Legends for the most part runs really well. It has a great selection of vehicles. They're still adding stuff to it. The maps are really good.
Copy that.
Yeah, it's a really, really fun game, and I totally get why people would wait for Epic for the year. If I hadn't been offered the free copy from a friend in Tor who just wanted to see a review of it from me, I wouldn't have it either. And as I've said in an earlier video, I'm only going to be doing the review video. There's not going to be any stream or regular game for like Thursday until it's out on Steam, because I'm not giving them any sort of free publicity in that sense at all. They don't deserve it. Look at this fucking LRM carrier. There's always one. Not missing the opportunity to split fire though. Alright, we'll throw the medium lasers into into the into that, but the downed Centurion can have everything else. Because 4 mediums should be enough to kill an LRM carrier. It's got, oh fuck, it's got paper armor, but apparently it's got more than I thought it had. Oh well. Yeah, it did pretty good damage to the Centurion.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
we call it beta because it we call it beta because it better than nothing. Aha!
Ready for orders.
Ah, that's good. Alright, I have to go with
Position confirmed.
that. Regardless of the quality, I'll be pirating it. I'm not giving Russ bollocks a single penny. Yep, fair enough. Yeah, do not blame me again. 1 PPC should be enough. So 1 PPC. But what? Okay. Yeah. That LRM carrier is tougher than I gave it credit for. ETG view. The good thing is at least your review isn't based on Piranha paying you or being reliant on Epic's goodwill. No. Even if I was offered it, because I know Russ was saying, oh, we're gonna give things to influencers, you know, like codes and shit. It's not something I'd do either. I would not use it because that's how they get you. They go like, oh here's this free, have this free thing, yes. Oh, but you'll be nice to us now. It's fucking Skeksis, isn't it? Nice PGI friend of streamer.
Target eliminated.
Standing by.
PGI not evil, no. PGI be friend of streamer. It's just like that, isn't it? Then you feel like, oh well, they did give me the game for free. I guess I should probably ease up a bit on that. That's what they were like.
Waiting for orders.
That's what they want from you.
Moving to position.
It's remarkable. How do you know that? Think about it. Were the Skaven not based on the Skeksis? Skeksis are pretty damn cool. By the way, at Epic, I found out what it really means. Exclusively produced in China. Hey, nice. That's a good one. I got the bug. Fuck is it? What bug? What bug? Need to know. Is there I think the Skaven might predate Skeksis. No, I'm pretty sure Dark Crystal was out before Skaven for everything, were they? Oh god, maybe you're right. I don't know. I wouldn't have thought they had. I would have thought that Dark Crystal predated, like the Skaven being a thing in Warhammer as a wargaming thing.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Oh, the one where shots can hit the non-turret vehicles, yeah. Yeah, but Dark Crystal's well over 30 years old. Because it was made in... That came out in the early 80s, didn't it? PGI put me in mind of either a Skaven or a Gobbo, since neither could be trusted as close as you're willing to stand near them.
Yes, Commander.
Oh god, excuse me. Sorry, doing that. Doing that Chamberlain Skexy voice apparently stretched me there. For some reason. I shall consult the anniversary issue. To the Wikipedia!
Copy that.
I am happy to be proven wrong. On this one.
One less target.
Skaven were 86, okay. So now we need the year... When was Dark Crystal a thing?
On my way.
And my way.
Affirmative.
1982 for Dark Crystal. Ah, see, there we go. Maybe. See, maybe. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, boy.
I'm not saying they are linked, but you know, a lot of big fans of Dark Crystal in the UK. Maybe they saw it and they thought that'd be pretty cool for a faction. Oh god damn. Sorry. Ugh. That's wow. That has wrecked my voice box more than screaming at Russ for an hour.
Move order received.
Weak.
Wilco?
You have weak vocal cords, Rocket. Fine. Makes them stronger. The Great Horned Rat is not pleased, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, a lot of Warhammer's early stuff were outright stolen from something like Judge Dredd. Yeah, it's a strong Judge Dredd element there, isn't it? And Warhammer Fantasy Battles as a wargame came out in '83. Eat some warp dust. I'll have a look, Gribbly. I'll have a look. I'll try to suppress a cough. You ever tried to do that? It's folly. It's pure wretched folly, I tell you. Hold on, are we missing a truck? There's always one, isn't there? There's always that like APC crew who apparently
Location
forget how
confirmed.
to drive, and they sit at the back of the group. Not stolen, just inspired. I love Age of Sigmar. I only hear bad things about Age of Sigmar. The models look cool, but that's Games Workshop these days. If they didn't look cool, you'd be worried. Because nearly everything that they make as sculpt these days is fucking stunning. But 5th edition, wow. So what did they get up to in the end? Was it 8th or 9th edition of Warhammer Fantasy? Where is this going? Why is it reversing? What the fuck was that? What kind of a movement was that? I tell you what bug I've got. I've got the bug where you've got fucking idiot APC crew.
Move order confirmed.
They put Squire next to it because if you get too far away, then they go, oh, where did you go? I can't see you anymore. Well, I'm trying to get closer. You drove off. Oh, and you say that, and then you drive away anyway. Oh god, sorry. Sorry again. Well, White Dwarf magazine was originally a gaming magazine, not so much a product mag. There's unfortunately, I think White Dwarf, it's just a rag mag, isn't it, for advertising their own stuff. I think there's very little that's actually sort of gaming enthusiast in there anymore.
On my way.
Why does this ruin my voice so much?
Roger that.
I've done the Skexy voice loads in the past. Escort missions are best escort missions. No armor, best armor. I haven't got man flu. I had the flu jab. That fucked me up. I had that flu jab and then my arm got like super sensitive. Where it was like every time my t-shirt moved on my arm, I was like, ah. Oh, Garrison, see, I kept my pre-order. To be honest, I don't care. Game's a game. If a company took a huge payout to keep from syncing, I'm okay with that, rather than not get a game at all. If it requires me to use a different game launcher, already had to do that for other companies. Exclusivity, you say, meh, only for a year. Yeah, it's not the launcher. That's the thing. That's not the problem. Is not the issue. Like, if the game came out on Epic and Steam and Good Old Games garrisoned, people would be fine with that. It's not where it's launched. It's the fact that it's the exclusivity that's the problem. And the other issues that people have with it are the fact that Russ said definitively that it wasn't coming out on Epic. It wasn't going to be an exclusive to Epic. It was going to be a game that was on Steam and Good Old Games as pre-order customers, and then he changed his mind and it became Epic exclusive. And honestly, I don't know if that was the decision to save the company. He didn't suggest that was the case when he made the announcement. I think it's a bit more complex than that. I think the people who are defending the decision have turned it into this thing where everyone's just pissed because it's on the Epic launcher. It's not that. It's a combination of Russ lying to the customer at the time of purchase, and then also basically turning around and making it all about the Epic exclusivity thing, and then saying that, like, it's good for business. The problem is you're robbing customers of consumer choice, because yeah, there are other launchers for games, of course, but Uplay, I can if there's a Ubisoft title that I want, I can buy it on Uplay, or I can buy it on Epic, or I can buy some of them on Steam still. If I want to buy Origin games now, I can buy them on Steam, or I can buy them on Origin, or I can buy them on Good Old Games. If I want to buy, let's see who else has got a launcher out there. Blizzard Activision. If I want to buy Overwatch, yeah, I've got to buy it through Blizzard Activision, and that's obviously player choice, customer choice. But that's an in-house developed title, so I'm fine with that. The same as Epic itself has its own in-house developed games, things like Fortnite, for instance. That's their thing. So if they want to keep it exclusively on their launcher, go nuts. That's entirely their choice. Steam does kind of do exclusives. If as an argument, you could say, for instance, Half-Life 2, Portal. Anything that's developed by Valve, I don't think is available on other launchers, but then that's their thing. That's their product. They should be allowed to say where it goes and how much it is. But if it's another company's game, yeah, they've never done any exclusivity for, like, oh, we exclusively have access to EA's back catalogue. They've never done that. Blizzard have always been the devil. Great product, hard business. Yeah, Blizzard have been run pretty badly over the years. But yeah, this is the problem. Like, people aren't complaining about it being on Epic. If it was on Epic and Steam and other places, people would be fine. It's just the fact that Russ lied about it.
Aye.
And then played the sympathy card about you picking on us. It's like, it's not what it is. People aren't pissed about that, Russ. But whatever, it's done now, isn't it? You know, all the anger's out. You know, I think there's just like, there's the apathy combined with the fact that it's just sort of like
Reporting critical hit.
It'll be out in a year, we hope.
Standing by. Moving out.
Half-Life 2 was a Steam-only game. It launched Steam. Yeah, it did, and that's what I said. That's their product, though. They can launch it on there and have a choice on their own launcher. Of course they can. The same as if EA, for instance, launches a FIFA title. That's their choice where it goes. But MechWarrior 5 isn't developed by Epic. It's developed by a third party, so as I said, it's an issue for a lot of people just because of the lies from Russ and the fact that people were told that they would have consumer choice, and then that consumer choice was taken away from them. JDVuga, Yeah, Garrison, I get it, yeah, the games companies lie, they always lie. And for some reason we always fall for it again and again. I think because we just have this hope that it's going to be better. It's going to be good, man. It'll be better around the corner, I'm sure it will. And then, yeah, the company will say, oh, we've changed our minds, we're doing this. And you get pissed. I hold my hands up, I know I overreacted. There's no getting around it. It was cathartic, don't get me wrong, and I don't regret it, because I think the reaction was, I think, what a lot of other people had as a reaction as well. It's just mine was in a much more public forum. But they definitely deserve to be shouted at. It was a fucking cheap move. I think if Russ had just communicated it a lot earlier, it wouldn't have been a problem. I would have said, you know what, fine, whatever.
Firing a full salvo.
I'll still play it. I'll come back real. It also doesn't help the way they treated the fanbase for years and promising balance but never adhered to it. Well, yeah, that's the MechWarrior Online problem, as I said before. Good game is just the potential squandered. He said pretty much, MWO is dead. If you want PvP in MechWarrior 5, play MWO. Yeah, he did also say that. There's definitely no intent from them to go at the moment to do an MWO 2. I think Russ has nightmares about MWO because it's not the dream product that he thought. I think he was expecting it to be, everyone was just going to be on board. They're all going to be super happy. You know, glad-handing each other, and then over the years it's just become more and more of a headache. A single-player game, hey, you shoot AI, and the only multiplayer aspect is you bring your friends in to shoot AI. Hey, it's easier. Lots of people agreed with you. Yeah, I know lots of people agreed with me. ETG, yeah. And you know, the only reason I've got that copy now is because somebody offered me the copy. And I asked everybody, because if the majority said no, don't do it, I would have stuck to that. Definitely. Because I value everyone's feedback. I value your feedback right now, you know, and anyone watching this after the fact. You know, it's if people have an idea of a series, or they think I could do something better in this, or if I ask a question, I value what you all respond with, you know, because from my perspective I started out with nothing from this. I started just doing random videos, never expecting anyone to really pay attention or watch any of it. It's just because I had some software that I could do it with. Started making the videos and it went from there, and you know, here I am. I've never asked for money from anybody. I've not tried to get in bed with developers for, you know, for freebies and stuff. Sure, I've asked for stuff and I've got it in the past. Like famously, probably my best ones has been with War Thunder, just because, and they said yeah, which was cool. But yeah, it's pretty weird. We stayed for the bro. I still think it'll have PV. No, they won't. A21BX, they won't. They've already said. The best answer you'd ever get from Russ about PvP in MechWarrior 5 is mod it. Maybe a mod can do it. I think if MechWarrior 5 was a big runaway success, they would stay away from PvP entirely, focus on downloadable content like expansion packs and stuff, and then maybe they'd consider a MechWarrior Online 2, but that's if they still have the license, because we don't know what's going on with that at the moment. They haven't said anything. Yeah, a couple of other streamers and I are all planning for squad streams if fucking Squad ever gets launched for affiliates. Squad, you mean Squad the milsim shooter? Is that the one you mean, Garrison? Sorry, just confirming, just clarifying. No. Oh, sorry, I know the one you mean. It's the feature on Twitch, isn't it, where you can have multiple perspectives. You can all stream on the one thing. People can watch it. If MechWarrior 5 had PvP, then W would definitely be over. Well, I think MechWarrior Online it's in maintenance mode because they have no plans to do anything with it at the moment. I wouldn't take that as an indicator that PvP is coming for the game at all. Unfortunately, I think that's kind of wishful thinking. Just because PGI are very, very laid back, very lackadaisical with their approach. Yeah, I agree, Garrison. Me and Goober were looking at that squad thing on Twitch. It looked like a cool feature, and then yeah, it had to be like an affiliate, which or Twitch partner or whatever they call it. If they can monetize PvP, you bet your sweet bippy they give it a shoddy try and monetize the heck out of it. Russ hasn't ruled out loot boxes for MechWarrior 5. It's about the money. If they could sell all the mechs again, don't you think they would? I think that in most games, but with this one, I don't think people would. I think that they already said, like when when he said, "Oh, we were looking into an idea for a subscription model for MechWarrior Online," there was a really, really strong pushback on that of people going like, "No fucking way are we paying a subscription model for MechWarrior 5?" And I think if they did another game where they started to mech pack it, I think the community would probably, for the most part, turn on them. Because I don't think the community wants to buy mech packs anymore. But to be honest, MechWarrior 5 is this. What you're seeing here, this is all MechWarrior. This is a turn-based version. MechWarrior 5 is just going to be a live-action version. I don't expect the gameplay loop to be much more advanced than this.
Move into position.
Fly to a part of the inner sphere, take contracts on a planet, drop down, kill mechs, play Pokemech, rinse, repeat. That's all I think it's going to be anyway. Laid back, more like no vision or drive, lazy marketing, and overall just McDonald's manager level of leadership. I'd buy mech packs for Battletech. I thought they were going to do mech packs for this game. I really did. It's NF down to at least Russ didn't divest company funds to build a deck, I suppose.
Good to go. Yeah?
Technically they did mech packs, but really they were just they were part of a larger DLC. It wasn't just mechs, was it? HBS Battletech. PGO should just launch MWO Classic. Want to take a page out of Blizzard's book.
What's up, boss?
We know you all love it this much, so we're gonna make another one for you. And it's classic. Buy it all again. The best way MWO should have been monetized would have been camo packs and decals. You know what? A lot of people asked that, ETG. And from what I can tell, based on previous responses by PGI, I don't think they're allowed. I don't think they can actually use camos and stuff from Battletech. I think that's something to do with the weird way the license is all broken up. Because Catalyst can make the books, but they can't make games, and...
Orders?
Is it Catalyst can make books and not make games? Tops own the overall product, they license it out. Microsoft can make the games, but they can't do anything book-wise. It's very strange. And I think the license that MechWarrior covers, it doesn't allow a company to make that kind of stuff, because they can't make t-shirts, for instance, of the mechs that they make the art for. It's really strange. Bullshark looks different. I agree with a lot of the popular theory out there that it's a...
Stabilizing. Engaging.
what was it again? It's a Clan Wolverine mech, like an early Omni. A license from Tops would have covered it. Yeah, but Tops are bastards because apparently they like to license Battletech out in chunks to different people. So they don't like any one company having access to the whole thing. From what I can gather, anyway.
Yes, Commander. Roger that.
Gotta love corporate greed. The thing about heavy metal is mech rolls and all mechs are going to have to have them, not just news. No, it's BFG. That's been a discussion, yeah. I don't know if they are going to retroactively add the quirks into the other mechs or not, or whether it's just going to be the new ones. But a lot of people are a bit worried that this will just make older mechs pointless in a way, because hey, the Marauder gives you damage reduction across the whole lance, so why wouldn't you always have a Marauder in your lance now?
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
I think there's the one for the Archer that's just got like crazy fucking stats. It's their card history. They know they can make more money if they piece and part out the products than actually wholesale. It's kind of a Games Workshop Warhammer theory right now. Oh, okay. Bullshot speculates it should be an Amaris mech or a later Star League mech. I like the idea of Amaris, except how does that tie into the cargo ship? Because I'm guessing you get the Bull Shark off the cargo ship, and the cargo ship must have the other weapons, like the LBX-20s and stuff, which are all clan tech. So I'm guessing it's a Wolverine Exodus cargo vessel that got damaged and drifted or something, I don't know. I like the idea of a Comstar mech, but Comstar doesn't have mechs. No, they don't. Comstar don't have mechs, and anyone who says they do is obviously a filthy insurrectionist who just wants to cause damage.
Report critical hit.
Yeah, the Wolf Dragoon's showing up. Yeah. Still, I would have liked the Imp as well. Imp, Shogun, and what was it? Did they bring in the Fire Falcon or the Falcon? Brought in a whole bunch, didn't they? They brought the Champion back, which I would love to have had the Champion in the game. A little bit of personal bias. Comstar's words are sheathed in steel for your own protection.
Target locked.
Sad dragon. Sad dragon die. Bonk. No, LB5, sorry, LB10s were in the late Star League era, and Ultra AC5s, but Ultra 2s, Ultra 10s, and Ultra 20s are clan tech, as are LB2s, 5s, and 20s.
Good to go.
Remember, they used the LB10 and the Ultra 5 as their basis
Location
for
confirmed.
developing the later tech for the
Lockdown
clans.
for physical attack.
The Star League only had those weapons. I mean, they even retconned it that snub-nosed PPCs were an experimental piece of tech created. I think the first one was pioneered on Kerensky's Orion, although that is a retcon because originally he just had a standard Orion. That I guess they wanted it to be a bit more special. Is it? Is that its loadout? LB10s and UAC5s? I mean, that'd be interesting then if that is the case. If it's an Amaris mech, that would be cool. Because yeah, Bull Shark, the Rimworld's Republic had a shark symbol for their faction. Yeah, I mean it could very well be it then. Ooh, the Hoplite or Hoplite, depends. I believe it's Hoplite if you're Macedonian, Greek. It's Hoplite. It's Latin.
Reporting critical hits.
Yes, we are bullying this this quick draw, but he decided to run up in front of two 95-ton assault mechs that were overheating, so fuck him. Hopping light, yes. I bought loads of miniatures of those mechs. I've got like Hoplite and a Thorn and Mongoose and all that, and then my GM said, "No, you can't use them." was like, what the fuck, why not? I was just like, yeah, because that's all stuff that was brought in by by the Ulster Goons. Like, I was like, oh fuck, come on. I wanna have those as the choices. They won't let me. They won't let me use them. We're all in 3025 tech, so it's like I can get away with like some Succession War era like Starleaf mechs, but that's it. So it being a Comstar mech is now. You know what? With the if it has LB10s and UAC 5s with the Thumper artillery gun on it, and it's called a Bull Shark, I actually do think now that might be more closely related to being an Amaris mech, because it would make perfect sense name-wise, Bull Shark, with the RimWorld Republic logo being that of a shark. I don't know. I'm leaning quite heavily toward that one now. The Snubnose was on a variant of the Falcon before the fall of the League, all left with the Starlink according to it. Yeah. I knew it was like early tech, and I know that the reason the clans don't have Snubnose is because during the Pentagon War they lost loads of that tech. Because I think Kerensky's mech and the Falcons and all that had them were all destroyed. And obviously you can't touch Kerensky's mech anyway because it's, you know, it's basically like a religious symbol for the clans.
Armor breached. Internal damage.
That's why I'm surprised there was an Orion 2C. I thought the Orion was supposed to be like this near mythical thing. You know, it's basically used by the Holy Father of their society. So to touch it would be anathema, wouldn't it? It's his mech. But no, then apparently there's an Orion 2C.
Confirmed.
Oh, headshot with the AC-10.
Target neutralized.
Well, Catalyst is being kind of fluid with the mechs out there during 3025 now, being many of the non-unseen have become so iconic. The classic Cataphract to Raven debate is one of the big ones. Yeah, having those two suddenly appearing in 3025. Oh, there were prototypes, or there was like a really early batch of development, yeah. Well, there's also the whole thing that the clans love naming their mechs after animals, because they're all furries, except for Blood Spirit. Arctic Wolf, Timberwolf, Direwolf, Mad Dog, Kodiak, yeah, Battle Cobra, Horned Owl, what have we got? Ice Ferret, Kit Fox, Storm Crow. Yeah, there's no shortage there. My favourite though is the Kingfisher. If I had to pick any clan mech to have, it'd be a Kingfisher. Yeah, Shadowcat, Cougar. Well, technically, while the Cataphract was full production to there would. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how they're reasoning it now, aren't they? They're saying like, well, there's some of them out there. There's not a lot, but there's a few, you know. We've got like a few bits and pieces lying around. Yeah, there's maybe like a few dozen got out of the production line and out into the wild kind of thing to protect the borders of aerospace. The Torquina, yeah. It's replace the first A with an I, Christina. There you go. Oh, no, that's the Kraken that has the ridiculous AC2 LB2s or AC2 numbers. The Torquina, I can't remember now. Or maybe it does. Maybe they're very similar. But yeah, the Torquina's like the totem mech of Jade Falcon, isn't it? Battle Cobra, yeah. Tucson. Sauna. We need you to recover officer inside the Davian research facility. No, fuck off, you filthy snakes. Fucking cure-eating bitches. Oh, that was point. Have I been to Maya? Oh, I haven't been to Maya. I'm just trying to make a point to hop around all of Davian space at this point. We shall go to Maya.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Not according to many early sourcebooks, keep in mind these are the sourcebooks that stated that the Northwind Highlanders were a House Lau frontline unit and not mercenaries, back when every faction had to have a kilt wearer in them. Yeah, it's true, isn't it? Well, Lau also got McCarran's Armoured Cavalry. They were another Scottish themed one, weren't they? Raven isn't widely available either, but there was some out there in 32. Yeah, there were a few. The Zero model. Torquino, 2 ER PPC, 2 LM15, 2 LB5s, that's it, yeah. New ECM being available for regular use in Mex, that's a little right out. Kraken Bane, 10 Ultra 2s. If you go off Sana, because I can't be asked skimming through books, the Orion 2C was produced by Clan Wolf as a totem mech. You know what, and they're the clan that has his fucking gene seed, or whatever the fuck it's called. I know I'm just ripping off Games Workshop there, but... They've got his like genetic data, and they're the clan that decided to make a totem mech? No. Let's finally recalibrate those controllers. Yay. Just don't know if that was the right thing.
We've arrived at our destination, Commander.
Thank you, Samira. Alright, so... it's another planet, doesn't really have much. Oh, what's this? This is ECM. The fuck? No, area sensor lock. 6 tons? That was like an early fucking Beagle probe? Yeah. Holy shit. And an ECM equipment. How much does the ECM weigh? 6 tons? I haven't got anything that I could drop 6 tons of weaponry from and still have it be combat effective. TTS system 2 ton, leg mod 4 ton. Time to make stealthy belly patch. It's just the idea of a fucking stealth banshee. Generation 1 ECM. Stomping up the field. 6 tons. It's 4 slots. Do I do it? Should I make a custom Banshee with an ECM? If it'll fit, I guess it will. Fuck it. Alright. We'll do it. Go on then.
New equipment available.
Throw it in the 3S. That's the one that's got all my guns. I wrote him a 3M. Drop a PPC? I don't want to take off the other one. The other one's got like my double heat sinks and stuff on. Equipment. Changes. Scroll down, you bastard. What? You fucking shit me. No, wait. That. Why is it telling me that can fit? It's 4 ton overweight. Some stuff like it extra. You know, the other thing, we'll swap out the old PPC for that one, so at least it's doing more damage. There we go. We've created a monster. I say we. It's a weird thing that when you stream, you say we. Like everyone's in the room with you playing at the same time. Or just like crowded around looking at the screen going, oh, do that. Yeah, press that button. It's fucking odd, isn't it? Yeah, ATGV, I agree. They should have added all of those Hoplite and the Firefly, Champion, Imp. Now putting an arm mod. We're not doing a makeover. We're not going to make it look sassy, okay, people? Like it, well, it kind of is. I do it too. HBS also needs to add the charger. Yes, I'd love to have the charger in the game. Give me that five small laser high speed. Yeah, yeah, I guess it will use the it'll look like the charge as well, won't it? Because Grayson's been playing that. Oh, there's another thing. Bit of a plug. So, if you like your board gaming and some of your war gaming, a good shop that I've used a bunch of times is Tritech Games. You go check those guys out. Pretty friendly, pretty useful. If you're here in the UK, they deliver everywhere. I'm pretty sure they deliver internationally as well. So check them out. Tritech Games UK. They got huge stock of things like Star Wars Legion, a bunch of Warhammer stuff, Blood Bowl games, and D&D and Pathfinder minis as well, which is quite good if you're doing tabletop. So, yeah, been there recently. I actually went to the store for the first time. Usually just ordered it online for years now, but they're pretty good. Pretty useful. Best thing about that shop once was I ordered a U-Wing model for X-Wing. Never arrived. I actually forgot I ordered it. I was going through my emails. Oh, actually, did I ever get that? It was like 2 months old. I phoned them up and said, this never arrived. Is there any chance you can send me a replacement? They did. Like the next day it arrived. But no charge. It's fucking awesome. There you go. I get nothing off them for this, by the way.
Command interface initiated.
They did say if I hit 100,000 subscribers, they'll take my picture and put it on the wall in the shop. The celebrity.
I don't
Whaling
see
games,
any
yeah.
civilian population.
Whaling can be pretty useful. Although, sorry, my experience with whaling games is if it's in stock, it's good. If it isn't, on the other hand, I tend to stay away from their pre-orders. Oh, I'm sorry, game. Sorry, was I moving in an urban environment? You don't like that? Wow, they really like birds in this city. Do you see that? Is that a statue of a bird? Look at this. Look at this statue. In memory of all of the crows that died. We got 2 of them. Oh, we got some twitches in this city. Look at that. Ah, man, that is one fine sculpture as well, isn't it? Look at the detail. Look at the detail on this thing. Ah, yeah. That's a fine looking bird statue. I can see why you put that right on top of this plinth. It makes the Nelson's column, puts that to shame, doesn't it? Look at that, look at that ill-defined feature of the bird. Wow, I could, yeah. Public funds were spent on this. Fuck's sake. Anyway, I'm not trying to pander the modder play. It's just kind of cool. What? Who said panda? That's the problem. You fucking you talk up a storm about the mod, man. You go ahead. I don't know. Shit. If anyone tells you otherwise, you tell them to go fuck themselves.
Moving out.
On my way.
I mean, I'm glad that the next patch is going to give it mod support as well. That'd be good. Oh yeah, it'd be pretty damn fun. This is very weird, by the way. ECM bubble equipped. Banshee is strange.
Orders?
It's not natural. It's not normal.
Sensors.
It's catapult. Ah ha ha! The ECM works already. He can't shoot me.
Awaiting orders.
ECM OP, please nerf.
Affirmative.
Plans are only created to give Davian a mustache-twirling bad guy to save the Innisphere from. Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, the instability of when you say instability of rotate, you talking about some of the developers of that mod or what? Oh, don't want to go too far out of the bubble.
Location confirmed.
Isn't the Crusader the last unseen
Picking
that's
up
yet
a
to get a
blip.
bigger rework? Yes, believe it. Well, I mean, unless you're counting the Scorpion and the Goliath as well. They're 2 other unseen. And on the clan side, you've also got the Stone Rhino, which I think if you were not to say that wasn't a big unseen, I think there'd be some clan players who would smash a chair over your head, because that thing's their baby.
Engaging target.
Oh, we've got edge of building camera. Ooh. Just spying over the top. It's like Cloverfield.
detected.
Yes, it is going to get a catalyst rework. Yeah, the longbow. Hey, Tarnfalk.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
You can't sensor lock me, bitch. I'm the Juggernaut.
Moving out.
No, it's on the list. Yeah, it's they just haven't done the artwork for it yet, or at least revealed it. Well, that and the fact the mod is super breaky. Stone Rhino's a big one. Yeah, it is.
Copy that.
Stone Rhino's cool. I mean, I prefer the Innisfine, but I like Behemoth more than Stone Rhino, but
Target's
it
taking a
looks
critical hit.
brutal, you know. A lot of people like the Kodiak more, but I personally think Stone Rhino's much bigger, better than that. Ah, no, my ECM. It does nothing. And my stream is crap because something's downloading in the background. I'll be back later on. Or watch the VOD. Yeah, no problem, Tarnfelt. Thanks for popping in.
Move order received.
Yeah, I got a move order here. Hey, is anyone, yeah. I got a delivery here for IP Freely.
I've got a sensor lock.
Yeah, the original longbow art is cool. As you know what, I recorded the Law Warrior thing for the longbow. I haven't put it. I was going to upload that today alongside one for a dropship. But it's interesting because the longbow wasn't a 3025 original. It's mentioned, I think, in the Wolf Dragoon. Oh no, not Wolf Dragoons. What? There's a mercenary company. I forget the name of them now. It's originally mentioned in there as being one of the mechs used by one of their pilots. And yeah, it's a strange one because it never really had any sort of definitive artwork for a long time, and then all of a sudden, when it did appear, it was an unseen.
Engaging target.
Somebody said it was in a magazine, but I've got all the Battle Technology magazines. I didn't see it listed there, which was a shame because I was looking forward to it being in there. I would have used the Battle Technology right up.
On my way.
How is the bro? He's alright. He's alright. Yeah, he's having a lie-in today. So usually he's up with the cats on most days. I go with the cats on Monday and Thursday and Saturday morning. So I kind of work my video streaming schedule around those 3 days because it's quiet downstairs. In fact, he should be down soon. But yeah, that's how we do it. ECM suppressed. What is this? What is this? I'm all fucking Gordon Ramsay about this shit. Oh, what's that? What is that? Oh, donkey, piss face.
Roger that.
Oh, longbow. It is an assault. I think it's 90. I think it's 90. I could have sworn the longbow was there from the near start, being it used Macross. Yeah, that's the weird thing. If you look in TRO 3025, it's not there. I think one of its first TRO mentions is one of the later books. It's weird because it is referenced in really early material, but it's not in a technical readout. It's not in 2750 or 3025.
Yes, Commander.
Struggled to pin down precisely what book its original art was shown in.
Roger that.
But it did become an unseen because it did use the artwork from Macross, so I don't know what the scenario is with that. It is weird.
Target locked.
And the Law Warrior stuff I've used for it, I've used the write-up from the TRO 30, from basically War of 3039. It's the technical reader I've used for it, so yeah, it's a strange one. Yeah, but the primitive version kind of looks like the original anyway, doesn't it?
Good to go.
Trying to click safety.
Heading out.
Stay within my ECM bubble, guys. I'll protect you from LRMs. No one helps. No one stays in the bubble. I mean, if it was early White Dwarf, I'm bugging on finding that one. Yeah, and it is old. Yeah, it is an old design.
Commander?
It's up there with the Banshee and stuff. But anyway, it is getting the rework, so that's cool. What is it, like the Banshee, the Longbow, sorry, the longbow, the Scorpion, Crusader, Goliath, Stone Rhino. Then you've got the Ost
Reporting
series,
critical hits.
which always get overlooked. Where's the Ost Scout, Ost Rock, and Ost Salt? Huh? And to a lesser extent the Ost War. They're not in this game. Should be.
Taking minimal damage.
What's up, Commander? Target confirmed.
And the new Ost Scout redesign looks sick. For a mech that has virtually no good use in a straight up fight, it's just the scout vehicle. It looks cool. The poor quad mechs.
Standing by.
They do get unfairly left out in the cold, don't they? Oh, quad mechs, how publishers and maps hate you. I'd love to see owners get an update into HUSPGI level redesign. Poop. Oh, the Owens, sorry. Yeah. Owens would be nice.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Yeah, Commander.
I want my Sunder.
Position
That's what I want
confirmed.
to see. Where's my Sunder? That's the one I miss. Oh, it's an Omni mech, but I always like the Sunder. But it had a cool name, had a cool look. Change your life.
Something I
That's what it
can
does. Hey, AC-10 crit.
Report critical hit.
Yeah, someone kit bashed an hostile Ostrock. You know, my suicide charge mech. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, that poor
Standing
Owens.
by.
That's what I said in the Discord. It was if I could just take the scene of like Megatron must be stopped with like just put like your icon from Discord over Prime's head. No matter the cost, it just drives forward, just instantly blown up by like 15 mechs.
Commander?
Nope, we're getting the memory leaks in the Unity engine because we're getting those little stutters now.
Taking the shot.
Apparently that's a legacy issue with the Unity engine. It's something that the devs have a pretty hard time fixing. From what I've read. I want a black watch. There's something for wading into battle in a kilt that makes me want it. Well, that's what Scots do, don't they? Nope. Moonwalk. Switch to the right. Fire misses. What? This game has memory leaks? I don't believe you.
Reporting heavy damage. Jumping.
I know, it's shocking, isn't it? Bring back Team Banzai. Yeah.
I'll make a
Bring in a Solaris, man. That would be a nice DLC for this. A Solaris arena. You know,
Aye, aye.
you can work your way up from the singles
Giving him everything I've got.
category, working your way up to the champion of the arena. Maybe working with different
Scored a
like
critical
joining a
hit.
stable, or being like a lone wolf, making shady deals if you want, or being part of a larger storyline. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be a good DLC. Shocking as a mech taser. I can't believe they made mech taser.
Mission
Some of the
successful.
tech got really stupid. The K9 Herbie should have had a mech taser. That would have been funny, yeah. I think it died just a little bit, yeah. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Right, didn't take too much damage, that was good. Onion. Nom, 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 nom. I don't have anything to use SRM4, but it's a plus plus, so we'll take it. Well, it does have the wee woo lights. You press the button and it does at least play a little police siren as it runs around. do 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 do. Oh, what's that? What's that, Darius? You've got some important information for me.
Commander?
Pilots are gaining skills and XP, and I should spend it.
Confirmed, Commander.
Orders?
Well, I know why we pay you the big
You?
bucks, don't we, Darius? You fucking piece of shit.
Mech warrior training complete.
Ready for orders.
Fucking Darius.
Training
You know, if
complete.
Darius was to be found at the bottom of a lift shaft after falling on bullets, that would be fine, right? I don't think anyone
Training
would complain.
confirmed, Commander.
Does anyone have a problem with that? Even Mitch, even Mitch Gilman hates Darius for good reason. The man is a thief. He's a fucking charlatan. See that man there? He's a fucking bastard. I don't know. I love him. No, Adam Grayson. It's not a love-hate relationship with Darius. He's not above simple murder. I'll probably have like Space Columbo come up. Just one more thing. What? Oh god, what? No. Fine. You know what? I'm sick of your constant harassment, Space Columbo. Fine. I killed him. I had enough of him. He was an asshole. He was always taking my money. I do all the hard work. Otterhound died, and this man keeps taking my money. Darius is the nagging grandmother in a middle-aged man's body, yes. Hate relationship, yeah, definitely. ETG, my Dreamland setup would be 2 Fireflies, a Hatchet Man, and an Archer pre-3060, or a Thanatos post-3060. Dreamlance, awesome for the assault. An Axeman for the heavy. I'd love to have a medium as my quab. And my light mech, I don't know, there's some good ones. It's either a Thorn or a Panther. The image of an MRB version of Peter Falk is it's just like he turns up. I was, oh, you see, because we found him dead at the bottom of a space elevator. Do you know why that was happening? I have no idea. He was always moving around the ship, just doing his own thing. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's, you know, kind of thing. It's just one more question. Oh, what the fuck do you want, Space Columbo?
Command interface initiated.
Hey, Hatchet Man's just as good as Axeman. Also at Critical Rocket. Last Battletech stream, he had a chance of fighting Mason's Marauders in a Flashpoint. That's a reference to HBS's own livestream Battletech RP sessions, Death from Above. I was told this. Yeah, it's like Mitch's group. He played Lord Commander Mason Garrelak of Mason's Marauders. Right, okay. These guys are amateurs. Get eyes on them and take them out. Says fucking who, Darius?
Here we go!
It's a Kiritan frontline lance. Amateurs. Where does he pull this shit out of his thieving ass? Darius,
Copy that.
shut the fuck up.
On the move.
Getting sick of you, man. You Seabill stealing, wheeling dealing, fucking. Oh shit! There's two factions. It's a triple threat. What a great one to end the stream on. I saw a purple bird and a red dragon. Enemy contact.
Location confirmed.
Enemy mech spotted 300 meters. Doo-doo.
Hostile on sensors.
Hostile answers. What the fuck? I love me a good bit of triple threating. Wolverines! Oh shit. Enemies reserved. What's this all about?
Ready for orders.
Hey, boss, you want I should kill the kid?
Commander. Affirmative.
Do 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 do. Purple Bird not so good at fighting. Oh, that's fighting words against the poor Marek. Where's the House Marek people to defend the Purple Bird? I'm not doing it because I'm not Purple Bird's but Lord Commander Garlic is a bourbon-swilling, cigar-puffing, one-eyed, neglected father. Okay. That sounds like one of Mitch's creations.
Yes, Commander.
He was like the most energetic thing about that heavy metal live stream. It was just like occasionally just screaming into the air, just shouting, and everyone in the audience were just very politely like, oh yeah, so we're watching a stream. we're watching them demo this game. Very respectful. Sort of like, I think Mitch was sort of like, come on, fucking
I can't
crowd,
take much more of this.
wake up. He's like, oh yeah, oh, there's they have the Warhammer. Oh, that's very good. Then every now and then they woo, a little bit of a clap, and then it would just go quiet again for a bit. It's like, Mitch would have been like, fucking hell, what's with this audience? Mitch is used to American crowds, not emotionless Swedes. maybe that's the case, yeah.
Engaging target.
Receiving you.
Receiving it. I see a little MechWarrior Destiny RPG in the Battletech stream.
Taking the shot.
Nope, that's different. What the hell? Sensors impaired. Ability to shoot straight impaired. No! Look out, Squire.
Light damage, Commander.
I didn't know you were Swede. Well confirmed. Swedish? What? Where did this come from? Ow, they're picking on my catapult. Leave him alone. Yeah, Varak's the Swede. Everything else is fake news. Damn it. I've been found out. Zenith Dante figured me out. Put the chicken in the pot, the Wolverine, What the fuck are the Mareks? Oh, here comes one now. What? Are they working together? Oh, they're probably working together, aren't they? This isn't a triple threat at all. This is one of those missions where two factions are doing like a joint exercise, aren't they? This is what's happening.
Commander.
This isn't going to be the streamer. This isn't going to be the final fight I thought it was going to be.
way.
This is going to be a shitty one. A shitty bomb drops fight. Oh no. Yeah, so when Darius said these guys are amateurs, Commander, what he actually meant was, holy fuckballs, there's like American Curitan lances working together. Look out. Watch out, radioactive man. Yeah, that's what they meant to say. Yeah, because there's no sign of these guys shooting each other. If I'm up against this many... If I'm up against all of this, I'm going to have to back out of this fight. There's no fucking way in hell my 4-mechs can take on a catapult, 2 Wolverines, a Cataphract, a 75-tonner, which is either an Orion or a Black Knight, and a 65-tonner, which is more than likely going to be a Thunderbolt. Just attrition is going to be what kills them. You know, unless they start firing at each other, there's
Tango down.
I found a listing on one of my books of Cedric Sphinx. Yeah, Sorensen Sabers, that's them. Yeah, he piloted the longbow. There's no stats on the mech other than that they called the longbow a 60-ton. Yeah, that was its original mention as far as I know. It had no other listing outside of that. So yeah, I think that's where the original longbow write-up came from. No, so no.
Affirmative.
2
you're
heat
taking a
sinks in
critical
one
hit.
shot. That was pretty good. Well, I mean, it's not cover. In the snake's hands in 33, I press F to doubt. It's in the book. Who are you gonna believe? The book or your own lying eyes?
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
So Cataphractor being in Lao hands is if that's okay. Well, Lao made
They've
it.
got a
It's their
sensor
mech.
lock on me.
Davian nicked a load of them when they captured one of the factories. That's how they made the 3D. And then I think they made the 4 Delta as well. And then much later on, I believe Lao made
come
the 3L, the stealth model.
Lifting off.
Lao are actually responsible for a bunch of technological innovations, which is pretty cool. Considering they're the underdog house by comparison. So I'm completely out of sight of these Marik mechs. So unless they start shooting at the Drax, which I'm starting to feel like that isn't going to happen, I'm in trouble. Fuck it, it's a 1X. Okay, here we go. Alright, he's hopping. Lands there. And yep, they're working with the Curetans. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. This is no fucking way. Where's the get the fuck out button? There's the get. Yeah, we're leaving.
Retreat.
Yeah, get the fuck out of there. Jesus. Everyone would trade with everyone via Comstar. Comstar are trustworthy. Nah, I'm not losing or virtually losing 2 assault mechs for a bunch of. Oh, well, there we go. Look at that. But I've just made a profit. I can sell the Wolverine. Remember to tip your local Comstar representative. I can't believe that phrase has gotten over. Well, around this time, the Concord of Capteen was a thing, and Lao Marik Crete were nominal allies. Yeah, as long as that lasted. I think we're just before. Yeah, we are just before the Federated Commonwealth becoming a thing, because if I remember correctly, the career mode, 260 days, is supposed to be just before the beginning of the 4th Succession War. This is my current score. My rating... My rank is unknown, but it won't be great. Minimum score, 0. I have 268 remaining, apparently. C-bills. It's worth this many points. What's this? For each point of MLBC you gain 44, the value is then multiplied by the score modifier. Argo upgrades, Argo completion. Completing the Argo is a thing? Okay. What have we got to do for that? Have a look at the big uns. 720. 2.25 million, just for shits and giggles. 450. 450. 2.25. Let's get them an improved library.
But we'll get it done.
So the kids can have fun elsewhere. Baby Bills or Chris Jericho or why insult me? What for a little bit of the bubbly? Fucking Jericho, man. One of the best. Oh, we could go to Brockway. It's fucking Brockway. Let's go to Carmichael. Fuck it. It's 22 days away. We'll see what's there. Is it 3029? Wow. I thought it was... I remember something. Your service and has been exemplary. My government wishes to give it a go. Perhaps we should formalise bonds between us with an alliance. Oh, dare I do it. dare I do it? Dun 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 dun. Achievement by Freedom's Sword. That. That's disgusting. Ugh. I think I threw up a bit. Yeah, you can't do us to me an ally with Steiners. At least they've got some style to them. Korea, yes, main game 3026 I thought, being House of Rana sourcebook has that date.
Network orders complete, boss.
Finishes in 3028.5. Was it fucking Wheeljack? 59.99 to be exact. Considering you act more like a Davian and less like a Turian, say piss, get shit on. ECG view. I do not act like a Davian. I'm just working my way on the inside so I can destroy them from inside. Plus, if you remember that flashpoint that I did for the Davian lady, the one where I was supposed to kill the terrorist and I didn't, so those people didn't die, and then she got bombed by the terrorist.
Waypoint reached,
Well, as soon as they give me access to the nukes, I will. Faster didn't spend millions making sure you all love Davian for nothing. Well, I don't love Davian. I think they're poopy heads. Yeah, I like Turing Concordat. They're my boys. Corporate secrets. We'll try and do a recovery mission. Well, hopefully we won't just get completely fucked and bombed. What did that say? Really? You can't have a maximum of 19. Why would it say 19? That's very strange. Dun 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 dun. Anyway. I don't love Davian. That's the fake news is people saying I like Davian. Zenith Dante. On the Turing Concordat, the faction nearly most screwed over in the fiction. Yeah, nearly, yeah. I think Lao is definitely the first. Bitch, bitchly one about Davians. They know how to use combined arms. Yeah, like a pussy ass bitch. Don't just come straight up and fight in mechs. No, they gotta be all tactical and shit. No man, no. You're the Davian lover. You're the one who's got the decal. This is fucking slanderous. They're changing. They're trying to make it look like that I support Davian. This is not the case. This is not happening. This is gonna be... No, I do not. Tactics throwing 16 lengths of Atlas at things. No, that's the Steiner way of doing it.
Ready for action.
Turing Concordat for life. Got it tattooed on my ass. Don't ask why.
Consider it done.
They have to give people jobs working infantry. CL's suing us all for slander. Yes, you're all done. You're all... That's it. End of taking names, enlisting. Yeah, besmirching my good name. Pure and utter besmirchment
Position confirmed.
going on up in here. And I won't stand for it. Nor will I sit for it either. The listing comment is clearly as British. It's not. I'm not Swedish. Varak would be horrified if it turned out I was Swedish. Just stop locking on. Stop making my fucking ECM completely pointless. Stupid tactical AI. I do throw overwhelming firepower at things very well. Wouldn't be a Steiner if you didn't. I'm technically Steiner, but partly Free Sky, but really Merc.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, that sounds like the words of a secessionist.
Confirmed.
Yeah, those Sky secessionists. Yeah, all they do is bitch and complain. Not like the Turians. We don't bitch and complain. We just know the Danians are always up to something on the border, even when they're not.
Target's taking a critical hit.
It's just a fact. I mean, look at the guy who beat the clans. How did he beat... What did he do? What? Okay, gotta go cry in the shower before work. Hope your team games go well, Rock. Have a good day, chat. Alright, Senna. Thanks for joining, man. Fucking stray shot at my Banshee.
Damage minimal.
What the hell is this shit? 270 tons. Oh, the cataphracts. Ah, the cataphract. They could have added the 0 XP model. That would have had ECM by default. They didn't do it. They didn't do it. Vixen never learned to read.
Engaging target.
If this was the quick drive I was using, it would have been dead about 2 salvos ago.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Well, I am a Scotsman after all. Ah, well, there we go.
Commander?
It's acceptable. I can understand.
Engaging. Miss.
Itchy leg. There might be 2 cataphracts. This one's got a bit of pace on it. Get on my bubble.
Yeah?
Get my ECM bubble, you son of a bitch. What are you doing in here? You're not supposed to be in here. With your PVCs and shit. Get the fuck out. Yeah, I'm 40 missiles for your trouble. Give them a hug with your Banshees. Yeah, I'll plan on it. Another cataract. Go with the entire career without seeing you see them back to back in missions. Yeah, apparently. The game's just decided, oh, Garrison's watching? Yeah, let's just put all those
Yes,
all those Banshees, all those cataphracts that we've been hiding away from his game. We'll bring them up in Rockets 1, just to annoy him. Bye, AC-10 rounds. Have fun in that other part of the map. Wait a minute, so... Squire, who can't hit a fucking duck's ass with a banjo, most of, if not all of his missiles hit the cataphract, but Brick, who's got like rank 10 gunnery and all the rest of it, apparently whiffed so hard that it came back and slapped her in the fucking head. How does that make sense?
Engaging physical attack.
Yeah, 2 small lasers now. Oh, please blow a side torso. I thought it would have been funny. Oh.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, I've got to make sure that when I reposition like this, I don't accidentally reposition and take the bubble away from friendlies. Don't be bad.
Firing.
Well, look at his left torso. Yeah, I knocked him over, I think. I think he's knocked over.
Reporting.
There we go.
Critical hit.
Well, I hugged with 1 Banshee and ruined it. Revealed! Oh no, revealed! What, the fucking huge skyscraper-sized assault mech just stood out in the middle of a field. Or in a desert, sorry. It's just... That's not revealed. That should have been bleeding obvious. Love the suggestion that with ECM that pilots are just like, can you see that? And they look at it like, no, I can't see a goddamn thing. Yeah, it's like I can hear the ground rumbling and and there's the shots, but there's just a weird haze off in the distance. And I can't tell what it is. And then when they get within the bubble, it's like, oh my god, it's a fucking Banshee. There's an assault mech over there in Bill's house, and Fred's house. It's crushed Fred's house. No, it's coming from my house. Yeah, this is like, what the fuck?
Move order confirmed.
It's the Phantom Mech incident all over again.
Target locked.
Surprise Banshee, best Banshee. It's just like, surprise, motherfucker! It's like out of the bubble. Whoa, what the fuck? Where did this Banshee come from? It's like, I'm gonna get myself deep in dead ass. Like, all of a sudden, like, what? No!
Engaging target.
Yeah, I do quite like this Banshee variant.
Preceding you. Location
The 3M's
confirmed.
okay. I do like the double PPC medium laser. It's not too hot, but it's a good punch of damage.
Taking a shot.
Obviously my one has now got an ECM bubble, so it's lost a PPC, but hey. Stealth reduced. Hello.
Waiting for orders.
Orion wants a Banshee hug, apparently.
Target spotted.
Crit 2 of his lasers. It's not bad. That's 50 points of damage reduced. Potentially.
Awaiting
Maybe.
orders. Roger that.
He's on steady. There he comes. No! Ow! Oh no! Not my CT.
Oh boy. That's
I
bad.
took a hit there. Oh, put her back. She's not ready yet. Banshee hug time. Okay, very awkward Banshee hug time. There we go.
Engaging physical attack.
Yeah, I'll finish for you. Mouth laser. It's like Raccoon. Raccoon, here is a gun.
Orders? Heading out.
Oh well. Punch bot, punch bot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ow, 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 ow. I thought it was like tabletop rules. You take a shot and then you can do hand-to-hand combat. Hey, apparently I kicked it in the knee. Yeah. I used to be a mech warrior
Ready
until
for
I took a
orders.
Banshee to the knee. Curse his lack of heat management. Ow, 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 you bastard.
Warning.
Ooh,
Armor
ooh,
low.
deviant bastard. An arrow to a knee is a metaphor for getting married, apparently. Oh, I did not know that.
Commander?
So when the guard says he took an arrow to the knee, what he's actually saying is, then I got married. I used to be an adventurer, and then I got a ball and chain around my leg. That's basically what he's saying. Okay.
Firing all weapons.
Well, there really wasn't much more to shooting that, but yeah, because AC-10 was enough to kill it.
One less
It's
target.
dead now. Okay.
Commander?
Commander? Vegeta? Hey, Vegeta. Vegeta. All those Skyrim guards just saying they're married. Oh well. Well, I played the Doom remake, the 2016 one, and they had like a bit where I found a Skyrim guy and he had an arrow in his knee and he was dead in hell. I laughed because it was a reference that I understood. You know when you get old game references in new games, and you suddenly feel like Captain America and then just going, oh, I got that one. I got that one. Yeah, you feel like that.
Waiting for orders.
Waiting for orders.
Aye, aye.
Aye, aye, hey. Hey, Tony. Tony, get out of this fucking kid. Yeah, get this fucking guy. This fucking guy, you know, he makes me fucking mad. Splong. So this is, I think this is basically the end
Awaiting
after
orders.
this, which is going to be the end of the stream anyway. But
We'll go.
I'm not quite sure what's happening tomorrow because I don't know if the Swede will be joining us or not. If it is, it's going to be a 5-man shenanigans again. It could be more human fall
Hope
flat.
we can
I
salvage
don't know.
that.
It could be something else. Haven't quite decided yet. There is a DLC on Tabletop Sim that I'm looking at because the
On my
host
way.
for most of them just needs to own it and everyone else
On the
is
move.
fine to join. There's a game on there called Warfighter. It's like an interesting looking card game. Fun fact, the notepad that he had changed based on the country it was showing her. Weird. That is a weird thing. But if we're not seeing the Swede
ordnance
tomorrow,
received.
it's probably going to be Dying Light. I'm not going to make a promise like I did on the previous one. Because, yeah, it looked like it was going to be Dying Light, and I said it was Dying Light, and then
The
it
asset has
wasn't
been
Dying Light.
secured and is ready for.
So, yeah, not quite sure. Oh, not a game where we get to hear Vrax scream like a little girl. Well, I would, you know what, I'd love to, but unfortunately, like, there's just not any horror games that that they're playing anymore. It's very hard to motivate Goober and Veronica to want to play the different games. So it's a bit of an uphill struggle trying to find a game that everyone's gonna play, you know. Because everyone's got this shit called opinions and stuff, and likes and dislikes. It's really irritating. Deceit, well, I tried to get the multiplayer Deceit once, and I think the problem was I don't think Davros quite grasped it, and Veronica did pretty quickly, and all Goober and Vrak did was fuck about. So I think that the sort of value of Deceit was lost very quickly.
That mech is
Perhaps a
ready.
game where little girls scream like
Yeah.
Varak. That's a
Clear for
terrifying
mining.
fucking notion right there, isn't it? Alright, we've got a 1k, so we can sell that. That's 600,000. But we don't have a 1x. That can go to storage. Let's make sure we get the repair order set, so I don't forget it for next time. Right. Okay. Well, that was it was fun. It was a good chat on that one. I will have a look around. Don't worry, I'll figure something out for tomorrow. But in the meantime, I'd like to say thank you to A21BX, Adam Grayson, Angus Winstrom, Baldrick Bagthalos, BFG Bullen Fatgit, CJ Pete, Veronica, Cantari Star, Christina Haas, Lanon de Plume, Lurks, Master15616, Naman, Papa Schlumpf, Pincer Fate, Sifaka, Mighty Calls, VNK, Vigo Pros, and Zenith Dante. Thank you everybody for joining us today. Or this morning, early afternoon. I hope you all have a good weekend that starts tomorrow. If you're able to join us for tomorrow's Friday live stream, please do. Please take into account that it might start what appears to be an hour later for you. Yeah, or an hour earlier. Basically, the clocks went back an hour for me on Sunday. So yeah, if you check at the normal time and it's either been on for an hour or it hasn't started yet, it's because of the time difference. So yeah, it's a bit confusing, I know. Crappy fucking daylight savings time kind of ruins that. So just take that into account. Whatever time that you did join us on Friday, knock an hour off because we went an hour back. Okay. Other than that, if you can join us tomorrow, please do. And if not, have a good weekend. Thank you all, and I'll see. Yeah, only this week, and next week it's back to normal. It's really annoying. Yeah, Naman's right. So yeah, just keep an eye on how all the times are moving around. But yeah, have a good one all. Thanks again. Bye.